Hello everybody. Today we will have our first impressions on the multipurpose device. As we have already seen, it is based on LilyGo platform, and it is multi-purpose in the way that we can load different programs on the SD card and run them. So this version is equipped with a special operating system that allows us to access to the micro SD card where are stored different programs and record them and run them smoothly. So just after clicking the button, it will reboot the launcher program, the operating system that access to the SD card, and here it is the list of the root of the SD card, and we can see that by the moment there are two programs. One is the Quake program. I invite you to see the channel regarding that particular program, the Quake, that monitors real-time earthquakes. And a second program by the moment is TDEC Plus device. This special user interface that allows us to access to the LoRa mesh network in order to message to other people that will have LoRa messages programs and locate them on the map, but we will see later on this. So by the moment we can invoke the second program, the TDEC Plus program, so the LoRa messaging system, just using this central button. Okay, we install it on the memory of the device. So just a few seconds, and the program will run. As we can see, there is an antenna that will enable us to talk smoothly. There is no access to the GSM UMTS network. Is a direct access to other peers on the mesh network. And okay, now the program is running. The name is Meshtastic in the version 2.6.5. There is a keyboard and a trackball. Additionally, there is a GPS module by default. There is a battery, so we can run it smoothly on the field and have communication in those circumstances that the cellular network, the 4G, 5G network cannot be available. For instance, in a rural area or in the mountains. Okay, we can have some chatting. We can have a sort of short messages, and additionally we can share the position of the peers, so we can see where we are, but also where other peers are in the map. This real time. Okay, in this moment we can zoom in. We are using the Meshtastic program that access the LoRa network. This is the main page, so we can see that we have no new message received from other people. This is the other peers that are online that we can reach. The frequency, the band, we have a particular chapter where we explain the access method to the LoRa network, but briefly by the moment we can say that there are different channels, different frequencies, and among each frequency we can have a different way of accessing. So this is to say that many people can share the common resource, the common radio frequency resource. Okay, just tapping on the second tab here, we have the list of the peers that are online that we can reach by the moment. So in the first row is ourselves. By the moment our name is 0001, and okay, this is the status of the battery and how frequency we are accessing to the RF channel. Another pair that we have is the 0002. This is briefly the intensity of the signal that we receive. This is really a strong signal because it is located in the same area that we are now. So the signal is very strong. I remember that the LoRa protocol can allow to reach very long distances. I mean, kilometers, tenths or kilometers, also hundreds of kilometers. It depends on the antenna system. Now we are using the built-in antenna, but if it could be the case, we can have an external, let me say, on the roof antenna, and then we can give the possibility to reach other peers in a long distance. Another factor that improves the distance that we can obtain reaching other peers is the presence of the intermediate peers that can relay our signal, our messages to our destinations. Okay, so briefly, it's called store and forward messages. It is smoothly, it is automatically done by the protocol, the LoRa protocol. So we have to be in the contact with the whatever peers that we have. We can reach directly, and it will relay our signal to our destination. Okay, so in this menu, we can scroll on to see all the peers that are online by the moment or that have been online in the past. For instance, this one had been online 4 minutes ago, and okay, we can reach him. Another menu is this one. Okay, now we will not go into much detail on the protocol description, but just briefly, we have to know that we can share, we can access to a shared channel. That this is encrypted channel. There is here. This means that this channel, the number 1, is a private channel, a group channel specific. The number 1 is encrypted. So all the peers that share the encryption key can access to this private channel. So we can do in this way talk, message to our friends or the group peers. Be sure that nobody else can listen and read our messages. Okay, just here we have the chats. We have the chats that we have used in the past. So there are 2 chats. This is a group chat, the number 1. So as I just explained before, this is the group chat with the encryption key that is known only by the people, by the peers that belongs to the specific group. So if we wrote something on the keyboard and press enter, okay, now we send to the group a message, a short message. Okay, so every peer belonging to the group that could be online and can reach us, okay, will receive this message. The box is green. It means that we successfully sent to the network our message. Another chat active is this one, 0002. This chat can be invoked when we direct message a message to a specific peer. In this case, we have previously sent a direct message to the peer number 0002. And what does it mean? It means that only he will decode and read our specific message. It is a peer-to-peer message, a direct message, how it is called. So we have briefly 2 kinds of communication. The first one is a group communication on the channel that is encrypted and all the peers that belong to the group knows the encryption key and can decode the group message. Another kind of message is the direct messages to a specific peer. And also in this case, the peers that we will address the message to must know our encryption key. And so only he can decode our message. Okay, another tab is this one, is the map. Okay, we can zoom out by the moment. We have a general purpose map of the north of Italy. Okay, all these points are the peers that we can connect to, or we have connected in the past. So this is the location of them. And then if we zoom in, we can see also specific information about when they have been online the last time, and the distance and where they are, etc. So this map can help us locating the peers that we are interested into. Okay, the last menu is this one, is a summary menu. We can see different information, so our name, the frequency band that we are using now, the sub band, let me say, so the modulation scheme that we are using among the band plan. Okay, the role of the client and the other general purpose settings of the device. Just to underline that here there is a special tab, the tools. We can invoke it, so we can have the mesh detector. Now he is listening to the frequency band and to the sub-channel frequency, and he will allow us to see if anybody is online. And okay, we already know that the device 0002 is online because it is near to us. Okay, another tab is the signal scanner. We choose the name of the peer that is online, the number 2. We start, and okay, he will tell us which is the signal intensity and the quality of the signal. So we have 2 bars that roughly tell us the intensity of the signal, of the radio frequency signal, and the quality of the signal that we are receiving from a specific peer. Okay, just to summarize up what we have seen by the moment. We have seen that the general purpose device based on LiLiGo hardware can give us the possibility to access to the SD card where are stored different programs, the Quake program by the moment, and the mesh LoRa assessing messaging program. So we tested the LoRa messaging program. We see just briefly what does it mean to have a system that is independent from the cellular network. We have no SIM card installed. We access directly via radio frequency to other peers that are in contact with us. We can share encrypted messaging and we can share the position. So this could be a nice backup system where when the general purpose network, I mean the cellular network, the 5G, UMTS network is not available, we can stay in touch with other peers independently. So in the next chapters, we can have different zoom on specific aspects of the mesh statistics program. So in particular about the protocol, the encryption system, the communication system, the channeling, etc. I remember that this device is a standalone device that has an internal battery and a GPS module, so can run very efficiently on the field, and as we already see in other chapters, can run, for instance, the Quake program that uses the Wi-Fi network. So this device can attach to Wi-Fi routers and access to internet.